Alright, so yesterday the two brothers in crime converged at the funeral service of Phoebe Asio. Of course, I'm referring to Raila and Ruto. Now in this video, I just want to walk you through what went down, what was said, and let's just try and unwrap the events of the day. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, President Ruto came out to say that he'll compensate victims of extrajudicial killings and abductions. He didn't give a figure, a monetary figure for that matter, but I'm assuming it should be in the hundreds of thousands or millions. Here's the tip.
And compensate all those who lost their lives, those who were injured, those who were hospitalized, as part of healing our nation so that we can bring our nation together and forge and focus our ideas.
I'm so glad that Professor Ogola caught wind of that utterance by the president, and in real time, he responded by saying this at a different funeral service that he was attending. Roll the tip.
Today I've just received a call from Nairobi. The Ruto has advertised a commission to compensate the Gen Z like us whom he was beating, arresting, and putting in a cell in the boot and the rest and abducting. You cannot be able to beat people and kill them, then you force Kenyans to use the taxpayers' money to compensate the killings you have done.
I agree with Professor Ogola, because how can this same government kill Gen Zs and then use taxpayer money to compensate the families? Sisi tumetoa ushuru ndo compensate watu ambao mulienda kuteka nyara without consulting us or our representatives in parliament. If there is any compensation being done, and I'm not against compensation to any of the families, let it come out of these people's pockets. That is the only way they will feel the pinch. Mtu kuenda treasury kuchukua pesa kufanya compensation, they won't feel anything. They will just continue with the same trend of extrajudicial killings and abductions. So Ogola is right on the money. Number two, these guys forced James Orango to show up at the funeral service of Honorable Phoebe Asio, and the purpose of dragging him out there, even though he looked very much unrested, was just so that they could parade him and beat the allegations that they poisoned him. That was the whole point of bringing James Orango out there, and they even made sure that Raila arrived, Ruto arrived, Mudavadi was there, Aida Odinga was there. Any major politician who ought to be there had arrived, but James Orango was the very last person to show up. This was stage managed, and the reason I say it's stage managed is because this was all pure theatrics. Orango ought to have come sooner or not at all. You don't come after the president and Raila have sat. So they told him, wewe usikuja mapema, wacha sisi tufike, mkutano ikiendelea kaa mahali karibu kwa hoteli, tutakupigia ukuje. Ndo watu waone, hakuna mtu alikupoison, uko sawa sawa, mambo iendelee. Ilikuwa tu sarakasi. In regards to what Orango had to say when he got a chance to speak, it was all just gibberish. Alienda hapo kuomba statue ya Jaramogi Odinga and complaining that the government has never honored him. Hata sioni haja ya kucheza hiyo audio ya ujamaa because it adds no value to anyone. Statues, mausoleums na hizi vitu zingine zote watu hufanya. The dead are dead. Let the living keep busy. Mtu akikufa usiende kuanza ati kumbukumbu sijui. Let them go. And if you want to remember them with your own funds. Usiende kujengea mtu statue kutumia pesa ya wananchi without getting approval from parliament, from the representatives of the people. Number 3, Raila decided to attack Gachagua just for the sake of pleasing his new master Ruto. Here's the tip.
It's just a question of blood relationship. Oh, you're our cousins. You're our cousins. You're our cousins. So those are your cousins. Those who are not your cousins, what are they? Are they not Kenyans? Are they not Kenyans? Don't tell us also that there is the government has got shareholders. Watu wengine wako na share mingi, wengine wana kidogo, wengine hawana shares. Then why are you collecting taxes from those who don't have shares? Why do you tax them? You collect shares, money from them, and you say they don't deserve services because they did not vote for you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
No, shame on you. You are the one who is always moving around like a gold digger, always attracted to power. From a handshake with Moi, handshake with Kibaki, handshake with Uhuru, handshake with Ruto. Mtu kama huyo haizi enda kuambia Gachagua, shame on you. It makes no sense. The real shame is saying Ruto must go na kesho unasema Ruto must stay. I don't get it. Hii ndio ile tunaitanga narcissism. Watu wakukosea watu lakini hawaoni wamefanya kitu. To them they are well and okay. Aibu na all other recourse to other people. See, wow. This is very bad. It doesn't even end there. On top of that, Raila has started shamelessly campaigning for Ruto. Just listening to this.
You're saying one term. So what? It's the Kenyans who will decide the term. And we will see where we want to go. I am confident when that time comes, we will face Kenyans squarely and tell Kenyans, this is why we did ABCD, this is where we want to go. Utasema yako, tutasema yetu. Tuone Wakenya watamini nani. So hivyo mimi sina wasiwasi. Piga kelele namna hiyo. Bweka tu. Hiyo ni kama hiyo ngurumo ya chura. Ngurumo ya chura haizui ng'ombe kunywa maji, ng'ombe itakunywa maji. We will be able to move beyond 2027. I'm confident we will move beyond 2027.
Now, let me not be too harsh. It's everybody's right to associate with whichever political side of the divide you will. No one can ever fault you for that. So, acha Raila endelee kupigia Ruto campaign. It is his right, it is his choice, it is his decision, and he's clearly made it. But there's one Kenyan who akisikiza hii maneno, he needs to be very, very, very cautious. Na huyo ni Professor Kithure Kindiki. He has been warned. I have warned him on this channel. Nimesikia Malala jana pia akimuon that anatumika vibaya kupiga ndugu yake. Gachagua was impeached. They brought Kindiki. Kindiki has no numbers. Ruto doesn't even have any intent to go to the ballot with Kindiki. Ataenda either na Mudavadi ama Gladys Wanga. But Kindiki doesn't see it. He's busy fighting Gachagua. He's fighting Malala and the others. Please, Kindiki, kama unasikiza, and I know you are, even your people in your office are listening, you have no reason whatsoever to support this government. You're going to be removed come 2027 anyway. You're not going to be the running mate. Take advantage of this opportunity. No one can impeach a deputy president twice. Wewe sumbua hii watu, waambie waache abductions. Don't let Farouk micromanage your office the way he tried to do ya Gachagua akapigwa kofi wakiwa na Itumbi. Be your own man. And when it's all said and done, you might even become something in this country based on how you handle yourself in between now and 2027. Hii matamshi ya Raila ya kusupport Ruto, be very careful. They cannot do it without a reason. And the reason ni hiyo kiti umekalia. They are playing succession politics. 2032 they want to have their person up as deputy ili deep state pia ikuwe ni wao wako nayo na wasaidike wapate uongozi ambayo wamekuwa kitafuta for so long. So tread carefully. Having said that though, here's today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. And with that, guys, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. All right, guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.